Hello, folks, and happy Thursday to you. I hope and pray that today has found you well thus far. And apologies for not posting a video earlier, but I've been getting a few things done and all of that. But the invitation stands. Today is Thursday, so come and be with us as we worship God on Sunday at Oak Level. It'll be the first Sunday of the brand new year, and we're going to be celebrating communion. We're going to be celebrating the Lord's Supper. We're going to be celebrating that memorialization of what was given for each and every one of us for our salvation. So come and be a part of that blessing this Sunday, and you're invited every Sunday. The schedule is as follows: 9:45 Sunday school, 11 a.m. worship, and then on Wednesdays we have 6 p.m. prayer and Bible study. So come and be a part of all that God is doing in our hearts at Oak Level. I want to share with you today a very fitting passage as we enter into this new year. Yesterday, of course, was New Year's Day, and but today, as we set forth into this new year, I want us to consider this passage from the book of Psalms, the very first Psalm and the first 3 verses. Blessed is the man who walks not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor stands in the path of sinners, nor sits in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law he meditates day and night. He shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that brings forth its fruit in its season, whose leaf also shall not wither, and whatever he does shall prosper. Basically, what is the psalmist telling us here? It's saying that when we dwell in the Lord, when we walk in the counsel of the Lord, when we meditate on his word, when we have our delight in his word, then we're going to be prosperous. Everybody talks about the new year, and they always say prosperous new year. Folks, I know no better way to be prosperous than to walk in the counsel of God, delight in God's word, meditate in God's word, because the psalmist tells us right here, when we do that, we're going to prosper. In verse number 3. So isn't it a wonderful thing to know, Christian, that when we walk in the counsel of God, when we adhere to his law, to his teachings, when we meditate on his word, then he's going to make us prosperous. And you know what? That's a prosperity that goes beyond monetary means, goes beyond possessions, because God is bigger than all of that. And I don't know about you all, but I sure am thankful that in this new year that I can be prosperous in God, and you can be prosperous as well, simply by walking in his counsel, meditating on his word day and night, and having our delight in his word. So as we venture out into this new year, remember the words of the psalmist: blessed is the one who walks not in the counsel of the ungodly, but rather the counsel of the godly. Blessed is the one who has delight in God's word. Blessed is the one who meditates on God's word day and night. What a wonderful, wonderful promise. So I hope and pray this brings you some encouragement today, and I hope and pray you have a wonderful rest of your day in the Lord. Remember, worship on Sunday. We're going to be celebrating the Lord's Supper. Come on out and be a part of that. Be a part of that blessing, be a part of that remembrance, that necessary remembrance of what was given for each and every one of us. Love you, folks, and I'll talk to you a little bit later. God bless you.